On December 7, 2024, Russia's TASS news agency reported that Belarus, in collaboration with Russian defense specialists, is set to deploy the Oreshnik intermediate-range ballistic missile system by mid-2025. This move follows increasing concerns over NATO's growing military presence in Eastern Europe, particularly US and German plans to station intermediate-range missiles on the continent. Moscow and Minsk view these developments as a direct threat, prompting them to enhance their defense capabilities in response. The Oreshnik system, a relatively new addition to Russia's strategic missile capabilities, is designed to target military and civilian infrastructure within a range of 500 to 5,500 kilometers. This makes it a potent threat to NATO bases, military installations, airfields, supply chains, and government facilities across much of Europe. The missile's intermediate range capacity enables it to strike key targets deep within NATO territory, offering Russia a powerful deterrent against perceived Western military encroachment. Though full technical specifications remain undisclosed, the Oreshnik system is expected to share capabilities with other advanced Russian missile systems, such as the Iskander and Kalibr. However, the Oreshnik's extended range and high precision set it apart, making it especially effective against high-value targets like command centers and air defense sites. Furthermore, the system is anticipated to be deployed on mobile platforms, enhancing its survivability by complicating enemy targeting and retaliation efforts. One of the Oreshnik's most notable features is its dual-warhead capability, allowing it to carry both conventional and nuclear warheads. This flexibility adds a strategic dimension to its deployment, offering Russia and Belarus the ability to use it for conventional warfare or, in times of heightened tension, as a nuclear deterrent. The integration of the Oreshnik into Russia's broader defense network, including advanced air defense systems like the S-400 and S-500, further enhances its effectiveness as part of a coordinated military strategy. The deployment of the Oreshnik missile system in Belarus carries significant implications for both Ukraine and Europe. For Ukraine, the system's proximity to its borders means that critical military positions and infrastructure within its territory could be targeted by the advanced missile. Given the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, the deployment of the Oreshnik further strengthens the alliance between Moscow and Minsk, presenting a serious challenge to Ukraine's defense capabilities. For Europe, the Oreshnik missile represents a direct challenge to NATO. Its intermediate range capacity can strike vital NATO military sites, raising the stakes in the already fraught relationship between Russia and the Western alliance. As both Russia and NATO advance their missile deployment plans, the risk of escalation and a renewed arms race in Europe grows. NATO may respond by enhancing its missile defense systems, as well as its deterrence posture, to counter the increased Russian missile threat. The nuclear capabilities of the Oreshnik missile are particularly concerning. With the ability to carry both conventional and nuclear warheads, it heightens the risk of nuclear escalation in the event of conflict. The proximity of Belarus to NATO member states further amplifies this concern, as European countries and the US could fall within striking distance of the missile's nuclear payload. Belarus, as a staunch ally of Russia, may thus become a key component of Russia's nuclear deterrence strategy, raising alarms over the stability of European security. The presence of such a system in Belarus could trigger calls within NATO to reassess its nuclear posture. This, in turn, could provoke a new arms race between Russia and the West, exacerbating the already volatile security situation in Europe. The deployment of the Oreshnik missile system in Belarus is a strategic move that will reshape the military landscape in Europe. With its advanced capabilities and dual-use potential, the system poses a serious threat not only to Ukraine but to the broader European security architecture. In response, NATO and its allies may need to bolster their defense capabilities to counter these growing missile threats, further complicating the geopolitical environment. As the Oreshnik missile system is expected to be deployed by 2025, this development will undoubtedly become a focal point of European defense policy, prompting both military preparations and diplomatic efforts to avoid further escalation. The growing missile capabilities of Russia and Belarus suggest that tensions in the region will only continue to rise, as both sides brace for an increasingly unpredictable security environment.